EastEnders June Brown, 92, is going blind and already unable to recognize Pal's mirror online. Exclusive: the long-loved EastEnders actress, who plays Dot Cotton, admitted her eyesight is failing so badly she struggles to recognize friends. June Brown has told how her eyesight is failing so badly she now struggles to even recognize pals. The EastEnders legend, 92, who plays Dot Cotton, had eye surgery in 2017 but said her vision has since deteriorated. June, who suffers from macular degeneration, added, "I've got very poor sight. I've got extra they help with an XAD. Peripheral vision, but I've got no central vision. I can't go out, I never go to soap awards now. I don't recognize."
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.